हरि ओम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीं अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Bhagavad Gita, a conversation with God daily. In this series, today, chapter 3, shloka number 4. न कर्मणाम् अनारम्भात् नैष्कर्म्यं पुरुषोऽश्नुते न च सन्न्यसनादेव सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति. Yesterday, Arjuna asked Krishna, you spoke about Jnana Yoga, you spoke about Karma Yoga, but according to you, Jnana is superior to Karma. That being the case, why are you asking me to indulge in Karma? Why are you asking me to perform action? Why are you asking me to fight? That too, Gora Karmani, not even an ordinary act, a very despisable, frightening, fearful act. You are asking me to do that. Why? Arjuna asked Krishna. And Krishna replied, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, these two are for two different adhikaris. Jnana Yoga is for the Sankhyanam and Karma Yoga Yoginam. So they are for two different sets of people. Krishna replied. Today he continues. Na karmanam anarambhat naishkarmyam purusho ashnute. Now Arjuna, you are very interested in not performing any action. You just want to remain idle. And you said, I feel, according to me, knowledge is superior to action. Knowledge is superior to action. Knowledge is superior to everything. That is a fact. But don't think by not beginning any act, by not indulging in any action, you can become a jnani. Don't think like that. Just by giving up everything, nacha sannyasana deva, just by giving up all actions, siddhim samadhigacchati. You cannot attain success. That is, just because you don't do any action, you are just remaining idle. I will not do anything. Just by being like that, there is a very lazy man. He doesn't do anything. Will just be sitting like this the whole day. Does that mean he is a jnani? Does that mean he has attained wisdom? So, by not indulging in any act, you cannot attain wisdom, Krishna says. That means what? On the contrary, by performing action, you can attain wisdom. How? If you are going to perform actions by not getting attached to the results, you are doing karma yoga, then those actions destroy your papa. Your actions must be dharmic. You perform dharmic actions, don't get attached to the results. If you keep doing this, then your dharmic actions gradually destroy your sins, whatever you have performed previously, and it gives you purity of mind. And when the mind gets purified, you get an interest in Brahman, towards God, and you gradually move towards Jnana Yoga. So Karma Yoga is a step towards Jnana Yoga, and then after Jnana Yoga, you attain wisdom. Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptum ayogataha. If you don't perform Karma Yoga and you renounce everything, then attaining success is very difficult. Without Karma Yoga, giving up everything, straight Jnana Yoga, getting success is very difficult. Yajno danam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. And it is also said that performing good acts, charity, penance, yajnas, yagas, all these are good for purifying man. So, when you perform all this, your mind gets purified. And there is also, it is also said, tametam vedanu vachanena brahmanaha vividishanti yajnena. The Brahmins who are desirous of wisdom, those who want to become jnanis, they perform yagas, they chant the Vedas, that is, they perform various actions, and through those actions they desire to attain wisdom. So there is so much pramana for Karma Yoga is the step for attaining wisdom. But it is also true that without doing Karma Yoga at all, straight away Jnana Yoga, you always contemplate, I am not this body, I am the Atman. Straight away you go to Jnana Yoga. Then also you attain wisdom. That Jnana Yoga directly gives you wisdom. Karma Yoga, it first purifies your mind, and then you go to Jnana Yoga, and then by performing Jnana Yoga, you attain wisdom. So when there is a direct path, why take this step-by-step path? Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krit karyate hyavashak karma sarvav prakriti jair gunaihi nahi kaschit kshanamapi. Okay, still when Jnana Yoga is the direct path, why should I perform action? I don't want to perform action. You may not want to perform action, but you cannot remain without performing action. Somebody says, I want you to sit 1 hour here. What should I do? You should do nothing. Just remain idle for 1 hour. Just sit and see if you are able to sit in a place without doing anything for 1 hour. It is just impossible. Nobody can remain like that. At least our mind will be thinking so many things. So, without doing any action, nobody can remain like that. Naki kaschit kshanamapi. Here he says, I say 1 hour. Here he says, not even for 1 second. Anybody can remain without performing any action. In spite of himself, hyavashaha. In spite of himself, because of his nature, because of the 3 gunas, Satvika, Rajasa and Tamasa, the gunas, because of those gunas, by nature, living beings keep doing something. You cannot remain idle. Karmendriyani samyamya yaste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudatma mityacharasa uchyate. And you compel yourself, I will not perform any action. But you keep thinking what you don't want to do. Then you are a cheat. There were 2 friends and they were going to a movie. On the way, they saw that Bhagavad Gita discourses happening. So, now one of the friends says, let's hear Bhagavad Gita discourse. And the other says, no, I would like to go to the movie. I am not interested in all that. Finally, both argue, and the one who wanted to listen to the discourse, he stayed in the discourse, and the one who wanted to go to the movie, he went to the movie. There, he's sitting in the theatre and he's watching the movie. But he keeps watching the movie, his thoughts keep going to the discourse. Maybe I should have gone to the discourse. This movie any day I could have watched. A discourse, it is happening only today. I could have gone there. He has gone. My friend, he is sitting there. Why did I come here? I should have gone there. This movie is also not interesting. I could have gone to the Bhagavad Gita discourse. So, in spite of sitting in the theatre, he keeps thinking about the Bhagavad Gita discourse. That friend who is sitting in the Bhagavad Gita discourse, he keeps thinking about the movie. Oh, that friend, he has gone to the movie. He must be having a very great time now. We had been planning to watch that movie since days, and today now I lost the chance of going there. I could have had a very good time. Sitting here in this discourse, listening to Bhagavad Gita, it is so boring. I don't know why I came here. So he kept thinking about the movie. Now that friend he went to the movie. So the act he performed was only going to the movie. But his thoughts were in Bhagavad Gita. So he earned punya. And this one, the act he performed was sitting in the Bhagavad Gita discourse. But his thoughts were all in the theatre. So he incurred papa. So karmendriyani samyamya. You just control your action. No, I will not go to the movie. I will only sit in the discourse. But manasa, your thoughts keep running towards the movie. Such a person, he actually is not following the right thing. He's a cheat. He's cheating himself. He thinks as if he has controlled his senses, but actually he has not controlled his senses. So, always not in performing an action when you are actually not ready for it. When you are actually ready for something, then you should give it up. When you are not ready, you still have an inclination towards it, then better do it. But always have in mind, I should control my senses. I should not become a slave to my senses. I should not get attached to the result of this action. With that in mind, do the action instead of not doing it. Yastu indriyani manasa niyamya arabhate Arjuna karmendriyai karma yogam asaktasya visishyate. So, what you should do? Indriyani manasa niyamya. Control your senses first. You should really not have a desire. You control your senses first. And do all actions. Karmendriyahi karma yogam. Your organs, your hands, let them work. Your legs, let them go to places. Your mouth, let it speak. All organs, do actions with them. But have the senses under control. I'll speak only the truth. I'll do only good actions. So, have the senses under control. Don't get attached to whatever act you do. Like this, keep doing actions. That is always better. Niyatam kuru karmatvam karmajyayo hyakarmanaha sharira yatra pichate na prasidhyet akarmanaha. Niyatam kuru karmatvam. So Krishna says, do your ordained duty. Whatever is ordained for you, whatever is instructed for you, do that duty. Because for each person, the duty differs. Whatever is your duty, whatever is correct for you, you do that ordained duty. Karma jyayo hyakarmanaha. So, understand. Doing the duty without any attachment towards the results with a control over the senses is superior to not performing action. Sharira yatra pichate na prasidhyet. Still, if you are going to be very adamant, no, I am going to give up everything. I will not perform any action. I will not do any act. I am going to give up everything. Okay, you are going to give up everything. You think, I am going to become a jnani. I am going to attain wisdom. I don't want to earn any money hereafter. I will be very detached, sense of great detachment I am going to have. I will not go to office, sit at home. You are feeling hungry. You have to eat. Where from are you going to get food? You don't go to office, you will not get your salary. 1 month okay, 2 months okay, 3 months okay. Then who is going to feed you? You are hungry, you have to eat. And you want clothes to wear? Can you walk around naked? A real jnani can walk around naked. He will not even know if he is wearing a cloth or not. That is the state of a real jnani. But your clothes have all become so old. Now you don't have any money to buy new clothes. They are all torn. And you feel so embarrassed to wear the torn clothes, old one. What will everybody think? I am wearing such clothes. So, if you are going to give up your actions, you will your sharira yatra, your ability to take care of this body, ability to just feed it and clothe it. You need a roof to live under. You cannot just, can you sleep in the open air under scorching sun and such heavy rains? If you can do it, if you are not bothered about all this, okay, then you are eligible for Jnana Yoga. Give up all actions, you need not do anything, okay, go sit. But when that is not the case, as long as you want to eat, as long as you are embarrassed to roam around naked, as long as you cannot just lie down under the open sky, as long as your body needs certain basic things, then you have to do actions. You have to work. You have to earn, to feed yourself, to clothe yourself. You have to perform actions. So, not performing actions is not right. Performing your duty with your senses under control and not getting attached to the results, that is only superior to not performing actions. Not performing actions is actually not going to help you even in your basic necessities of taking care of this body, says Krishna. We'll stop with this today. We'll continue tomorrow. Hari Om.